Ooh, the coffee's hitting now. What's the best angle here? Light, and you can like, ah! Welcome back everybody to another neighborhood tour. Haven't done this in a little bit of a while, but I wanted to bring you to my personal favorite neighborhood. We are in the Hermosa Valley in Hermosa Beach, California. Some people say that the Hermosa Valley is very comparable to the Manhattan Beach tree section, which we did do a video on, but I would say yes to a point. The difference is the Manhattan Beach tree section has a couple thousand homes in its area, and the Hermosa Valley has just a couple hundred. It's really awesome, and I can't wait to show you some of my favorite parts. I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to talk about this neighborhood. I've lived in 4 different houses in this neighborhood. I lived on 25th Street, then we moved to 24th Place, which is 1 street over. Then I moved to 20th Street, which is over by Valley Park. And then now I moved back to a different part of 25th Street. I've lived and sold houses in here for myself. I've sold houses in here for my clients. I'm a huge believer in this neighborhood as a great investment and as a great place to live and either raise a family or just enjoy on your own. One of my favorite parts of the Hermosa Valley is what you get, the lot size. The lot sizes are much bigger. If you go down just 1 block, you get to the sand section. The lots are like 3,000 square feet, 2,400 square feet. All the lots here start at 4,000 and go up to 7,000, 10,000, and yet you're still 4.5 blocks from the beach. We're on 24th Street here, and as you go south, you have 21st Street, you have 20th Street, Power Street, which is one of the more popular streets, and then you have Hermosa Valley School at the southern end of the neighborhood. What you'll find is larger lots, single family homes, lots of longtime residents, and lots of young families that really just enjoy all the stuff that this neighborhood has to offer. Is it difficult when you don't really like the person you're filming? Like, do you ever feel like you have a hard time like putting them in the best light? Figuratively speaking. 2030 Loma, fun fact about 2030 Loma is I have sold that house 3 times. I represented a buyer, then I represented him as a seller, and then that buyer that bought it years later called me to help him sell it. So very familiar with that house. That particular property is really unique. It's 4 levels and it has a lot of stairs in it. And the first 2 times it was for sale, you know, that was an issue for people. The last time we sold it, the market had shifted to kind of a different demographic where it was a family with older kids, and the levels created some space for different groups in the family. And so they actually saw it as an advantage. And to the seller's credit, listening to my advice about pricing it attractively, we got multiple offers, and it was also a very hot market. Look at, that's the ultimate tree house right there. And on Halloween, they have like the kids up there with a pulley and a bucket, and they drop the bucket down with the candy. The other kids love it going by there. So we're down at the southern end of Power Street. Here's one of the other little gems of the Hermosa Valley, which is this private drive here. This is an extension of Power Street, but it's a private driveway. There's 4 residents here, and it's a really cool little enclave down in the Hermosa Valley that you really don't find very often in the South Bay, but just a totally hidden little offshoot with beautiful homes, nice sized yards, total privacy. Look at this guy. Jeff, you a cat guy? He does like you. Let's go to the other cool feature. Let's go down this way. The other street that's very popular as far as lot sizes and accessibility to schools and accessibility to the town, Valley Park Avenue here. Some of you may recognize my listing from last year. They standardized most of the lots again, and they're 50 by 125, which is roughly 6,250 square feet of land. And so you can build a beautiful house where you have a nice, beautiful house, and then you still have a nice backyard, 4 blocks from the beach, 1 block from the school, 2 blocks from the local grocery store, coffee. There's 3 schools now in Hermosa Beach, and you can literally walk to all 3 from this location. That's pretty awesome. That'll get you through 8th grade. We are walking back to my car because I left the window down and the keys in it and my phone. It's like I feel naked. My car is ripe for the taking. We are at Hermosa Valley Park. We're at the north end of the Hermosa Valley neighborhood, and behind me here is a great shot of all the park has to offer. Over here to the left is the tot lot, so to speak, for the little kids. Back there in the middle is the field area where they have flag football games and AYSO soccer games. We have a basketball court. We have barbecues for picnic tables. And then down in the little gully over there, which is hard to see, there's a fire pit that you can use, and there's a little mini amphitheater for community things. Hermosa Valley Park is central to the Hermosa Beach community. It's just a great place to come and hang. It's a great place for sports. It's close proximity to the beach and to the neighborhoods. It's just a really awesome feature in the Hermosa Beach community. As of last year, there are now 3 schools in Hermosa Beach. They passed a bond a few years ago. They own this school site for a very long time, but it wasn't an active school. And with the bond passing, they built this new campus here off of 26th Street, and it's a great addition to the school district. This is Vista School. It's gonna be This is Vista School, and it's gonna be housing 3rd and 4th grade ultimately. And it's just a wonderful addition to the school district and a great asset to the neighborhood and the families that live in Hermosa and use the Hermosa schools. Really, really happy that it's complete and up and running now. Thank you guys so much for following along on this neighborhood tour of the Hermosa Valley. Obviously, this one was very near and dear to me and my family. I know this neighborhood very well, and I appreciate you guys following along. If you have any questions or comments, any suggestions on what neighborhood to do next, please reach out, leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe here. I really appreciate the support, and you'll be the first to know when the next video drops.